The first step always feels heavier than it is, but now it's done. I left. No comfort waiting, no backup plan, just what I brought and what I'm willing to become. I didn't do this to prove anything. I did it because the life I was living before wasn't one. I used to think the world was broken, that people were the problem, that nothing could be done. Now I see that belief is the problem. This isn't about escaping the system. It is about refusing to rot inside it. I'm tracking everything, every cent, every calorie, every choice. Because this time, I want to be able to say, I lived deliberately. Let's begin. So basically, the reason that I just packed down my tent and everything in the middle of the night, like what was it? Like half an hour ago, like 3:30 a.m., like 3:30 a.m. I packed down everything. Why? Well, I just had a long ass, way overdue conversation with my best childhood friend, my best friend, period. I mean, he just told me, I basically just laid out my situation, like, oh yeah, I'm applying for welfare. Why are you applying for welfare? Are you retarded? Like, and if you're applying for welfare, he told me that those old systems actually do exist. You just gotta be a whole lot more hardcore now. Like, you gotta be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, all kinds of crazy shit you're gonna have to tell him. I'm not even gonna get into it. Just know that I just don't have it in me. Like, I can lie to the government, sure, but only up until a certain extent. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to do any crime. I don't want to resort to violence or stealing or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't even want to speak those kinds of phrases to the government. But basically, I just laid out basically what my dream would be, getting an electric unicycle, doing deliveries on that, and just traveling nomadically and doing that all over the world. And he told me, listen, I'll help you out, man. I got an electric bike I'm not using. If you pay me 500 cash, and you can just pay me the rest whenever you start making some. So yeah, he just basically saved me from the drudgery of having to attend at 9 o'clock this welfare shit and getting into their stupid ass system for like what amounts to less than 5,000 krona. So I'm incredibly happy, incredibly thankful. I don't know what's happening today, or I guess it's a new day, but like in the past 24 hours, it's just been great for me. Like, the random people that I compliment and stuff, I had some interactions with some of them. I mean, I'm sure I already told you, but I met one guy in Nørreportstation, complimented him on his appearance and his style. And yeah, I ended up following him into his metro. I wasn't actually going into that one. I just wanted to keep talking to him, And I wasn't really in a hurry, so why not? So I rode with him for 2 stations, then I got off, and yeah, I got on my own. And then before that, there was a guy with a graphics card who turned into a friend. What the hell? Just great stuff, man. And now this. All I can tell you guys is I am normally not this lucky. Okay, I'm not even a fraction of. I don't know. I guess it's just all this overdue karma from all the negative I've had. You always think, I don't believe in karma, by the way, but you always think that karma is, some kind of a retribution or like some kind of a revenge for the bad things you did. You did bad things and bad things will happen to you. But I feel like this is another type of karma. Well, I guess it's karma all the same. It's just in a different scenario, Here it's like, I've been through so much shit, so much misfortune and being unlucky in life, and all of a sudden shit just pans out, man. Like, I'm high on all the brain chemicals right now. Just smoking my cigarette. Chilling out here. This is my favorite time of day. Well, maybe not my favorite, but it's one of them. just before sunset, you know? Just as everything's brightening. Oh, we got people coming in the metro station now. Talk to you later, guys. This time we're doing a slightly different route than usual. Normally I either go to Nørreport or something like that, but this time we're going to Frederiksberg. And then we're going to Frederiksberg Allé. We have to switch to the M3. What an absolutely random coincidence. I just met two guys from my past in the metro who were hanging out that I didn't know knew each other. Like, I knew them from completely separate situations and times in my life, and they just nonchalantly walked in the metro together, and I'm like, one of them was like, "What the fuck, it's you, Luke, what the hell?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, man." That's funny, man. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep running into people from my past here, huh? Okay, so it's been 14 hours since I last recorded anything. I went to my childhood friend's home, met his son. Now I'm about to eat something, breakfast in the evening. It's just been nice, man. I also crashed. I crashed and just fell asleep in his couch. But it's been nice, yeah. I've just been too busy enjoying it to document it, you know? I mean, this is definitely a late breakfast at like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., right? Hey, listen. Things aren't always perfect, but it's looking like me and my childhood friend, we're gonna go camping together. We're planning it out. He's preparing himself. Basically, we're leaving tomorrow, so I'm just chilling here. Hopefully, I can sleep here, or I don't know. But yeah, he's got his own camping equipment, and yeah, we'll just get on. He sold me his bicycle, so and he's got an electric moped or whatever you call them. So we'll be able to travel together in that way. And we're going to see parts of Denmark I haven't seen before. Like, we're going to Jutland, the part in the west that's attached to Germany. We're going to see Fyn, a little island in the middle between Jutland and Zealand. Zealand, as opposed to New Zealand, this is the old one, is where the capital city is, Copenhagen. But I've kind of seen everything on Zealand, so I kind of want to go west, check out what that's like. I've even seen Bornholm, the very most eastern part of Denmark, a little island underneath Sweden. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to camp out in those areas, you know, because really I've just been camping out in and around the Copenhagen area, a little south of Copenhagen as well. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be interesting. Yeah, I've just, been playing with their son and, getting to know him and talking to him a lot. I always have this tendency to immediately start teaching kids. Like, every interaction I have with them is about teaching them something, you know? Like, I made him question what his parents' names are. Like, what are your parents' names? They can't just be named Mom and Dad, right? They gotta have a name just like you and just like I. And then he inquired about it and found out what his parents' names were. Yeah, I love that stuff. He's a sweet kid as well. I wanna bond with him, you know? I was just showing my childhood friend my poop kit. I was showing him this poop chair and these in the water and how I do it. And then I noticed that the poop chair is kinda weathered, my fat ass, it's kinda breaking it apart. And so I just borrowed a sewing kit. Well, it's just some strong thread and a needle, and yeah, I'm gonna fix it now. I'm not a master sewer, but I can do a decent enough job. I just don't want it to break while I'm out there. You always have to, anytime you're in a real home with some kind of infrastructure, always ask so you can repair your things or fill up your water or fill up your Oh yeah, I haven't shown you. 1 second. Check it out. The guy yesterday that I sold my graphics card to, he was so nice. He also filled up these bottles for me. Hand soap, dishwashing soap, 2 bottles of cooking oil. He didn't have olive oil, so I just got some extra sunflower. But yeah, I'm basically good. I still have 1 empty bottle just in case I need some other liquid or whatever. But yeah, time for sewing the chair together. There we go, guys. Check it out. I don't know how well the camera won't really focus for some reason, but yeah, I fixed it. Let's go. Many more years of pooping for this chair. I'm also reinforcing the chair on the other stitches because consider this, if you have the time, if you have the needle and sewing kit available, just, you know, if one of the straps broke, of course the other straps are eventually gonna wear and break, so just reinforce them while you're at it, or you're just gonna have to repair it again and again and again, and it may be a while before you're exposed to another sewing kit. One trick, hotels have sewing kits, and if you talk to some sweet night porters, typically the night staff, they're pretty nice. If you talk to some sweet night porters, if it's like a 4-star, 3-star or more hotel, then you can typically get sewing kits. It's something that they offer their clientele, like little toothbrushes and tiny little toothpastes and stuff. And those are great as well for travel, like travel-sized shampoo, conditioner, you know, bottles no bigger than these. But yeah, I'm just reinforcing the stitches here. Guys, I'm sorry I can't like show you everything. Like, I'm not gonna record my friend's child and put it up on the internet, and I don't want to record all our conversations and stuff. And if people want to appear on camera, I'll let it be up to them, you know. So I know I haven't really shown you a lot of what's been happening today, but all I've been doing really is just, you know, sleeping, talking, hanging out, eating some food, just catching up, you know. But yeah. Don't worry, you'll see a whole lot more of my best friend whenever we do start traveling. We're both packing down everything, just double checking that we brought everything. He's also packing over here, just making sure. He's even bringing a basketball. I told him it's insane. Like, you gotta be really efficient, make the sacrifices. But hey, we're gonna have fun with that.
You will.
Oh, check it out, look. The basketball, he just showed me, it fits perfectly. And I just finished the recording because, you know, I don't want to be imposing. You know, I missed hanging out with him. And it feels a little unnatural to be speaking English and stuff. We speak in Danish, you know. But yeah, he just told me.
Everything about me is unnatural.
Check it out. He got the huge umbrella. That's like a 4-person umbrella. Har du noget med at vise dit ansigt? Check it out. Hey. Let's go.
Det er vigtigt. Jeg har noget på genbrugen i dag, faktisk.
Check it out, guys. I just spent like a good 40 minutes or something just scraping these down, both on the inside and the outside, just getting them in as pristine of a condition that I could. I have to be careful with these two though, because they're made of a different material, hard anodized, and yeah, I don't want to mess with the anodization. It's a thin layer. It's electrochemically put on there. So yeah, you don't want to scrape that too hard. Really, you shouldn't be using this. I'm only doing it because I know what I'm doing. But this is aluminum, both of these on the outside, and on the inside of this one, it's steel. So I don't know how they did it. They pulled some kind of magic off a trangia and fused aluminum to steel. That's notoriously difficult. And then we got this one that is just steel as well, what is called spotless steel, or like it doesn't rust, right? And then these are aluminum as well. I'm gonna give them a go as well. That's the final ones. Then I'm gonna pack it down. I'm just double checking that I have everything in the backpack. I've taken out all the stuff I need to wash and launder. Yeah, we're just, you know, double checking. We're bringing some some needle and thread as well, so we can repair things. Like I just repaired the poop chair. So yeah, just making sure we got everything before we go. He's brought a lot of stuff I didn't have either. You'll see that in the future. Whenever you do stop somewhere, always be a little helpful. You know, if you sleep over, if you eat there, you know, do the dishes, something. Yeah, I'm packing down this rolled oats in a plastic bag in case it gets damp, so it doesn't break. It's in a paper bag right now. You know? Just and also, you know, every time you're at someone, you have to figure out a way that you can optimize your setup, like either by cleaning your trangia or you know, washing your clothes or taking a shower. You have to always, anytime you stop somewhere where you have infrastructure, where someone will let you shower or use the running water, clean some things, think ahead, you know, put some oil or hand soap in a container, get some sugar or spices or something like that. Yeah, you can't be wasting these opportunities because you know, when you start out, it's not about completely separating yourself from the system and from infrastructure, and it's more about taking the initial steps and learning about how to live this way. And yeah, this is just good tips, you know. Get some spices, get some sugar, some oil, hand soap, whatever. Wash your things, pluck your eyebrows, trim your beard, you know, stuff like that. Check out the moon. You can't see it. There's a cloud in front of it, all cartoony.